Your channel. Today's video is all about the electricity and the excessive utility bills. As we all know, there is a constant load shedding, power cut off in our country, and excessive bills of utilities being asked by the electricity providers. So this video is really gonna help the people who are switching themselves. As you can see, that most of the due to the hot climate and due to the absence of electricity, that's pretty impossible in hot weather to survive, and mostly for the people who are living in the apartments, rentals and condominiums, it's pretty difficult. But as you can see, the slide shows, can you install solar panels in apartment? Here are a few options. Yes, you can install solar panels in your apartment. There are several companies that sell solar panels for apartment. However, powering your entire apartment on solar energy may be a lofty task. Keep reading for a few awesome apartment-friendly solar panel solutions, as well as few other ideas for getting your apartment building or office building to run on renewable energy. The number one is solar gaps. As you can see, it's a solar gaps. The solar gaps are the blinds. Make small solar blinds outfitted with solar panels, which are installed on the outside of your windows. The panel absorb energy from the sun and work to generate electricity. Offset energy consumption. Block heat energy from entering the building through the windows. Keep the building cool and therefore reduce air conditioning use and costs. Solar Gap says installing these smart blinds can help you save up to 30% on your electricity bill. You can get Solar Gap's blind installed in either your apartment or offices. Prices vary due to custom nature of the blind. So fill to my form. The next on the list about this solar blinds, the window blinds block harsh sun from entering a room. Solar panel harnesses the sun's rays to generate energy. With a new product from Solar Gaps, those who functions are cleverly combined into solar panel window blinds that the startup claims can reduce 20%. There's some of the pictures of the solar blinds. Not every window on a home gets the same amount of sunlight, but these panel blinds are capable of generating 100 watts for every 10 square feet of window, roughly equivalent to powering 3 MacBooks. The blinds can be installed on either the inside or outside of the home, though indoor installation cuts the power generation capability in half, and the installation process is supposed to be easy enough for customers to do it themselves. The angle and positioning of the blind is controlled through an app that also displays energy generation numbers. There is a setting for the blind to automatically optimize their angle according to the sun. You can also integrate the controls with the smart home hubs like Google Home, Echo and Nest. The next about these solar blinds after these solar blinds is apartments or condominiums. Buy bulge-in solar panels. Plug-in solar panels, also called plug-and-play solar panels, are pretty much what they sound like. You can plug them into any standard wall outlet. The energy they produce flows into your apartment instantly. Solar powering some of your energy use. As you can see that in this picture, we can easily see that these solar blinds, I haven't seen many people talk about bulge-in panels, but I'm hoping that changes soon. Stephen Scherer, founder of Craftsome, a maker of plug-and-play solar kits, told me that the kits are more common in Europe. In the US, it's always a little behind Europe in solar. He said he added them because much of the US at a lower latitude, they can pay for themselves in a quicker here. In my opinion, plug-and-play solar kits are a great option for re-interns. You can mount them anywhere on your apartment that gets a lot of sunroof, railing, balcony, and they can be pretty affordable. Just be prepared to do a bit of research to figure out the right site kit for you, and if your city has any regulation these types of kits or not. Next on the list we have is another about this pros and cons about these things. Pros: can be installed quickly, easily without professional help, can be mounted anywhere on your apartment that gets good sun, oftentimes does not require any permits, portable, can be taken with you when you move, reduces your carbon footprint, Cons: must inform your utility and get permission from your landlord. May have to sign an interconnection. As you can see, these buildings, pictures shown in these buildings, they have apartments and a window, and the solar panel is planted just beneath the windows by some wooden stand or some metal stand. There's a picture from South Korea in which apartments roof, above the apartment's roof, there is a lane of solar panels. Join a community of solar project. Community solar projects are large-scale solar farms that are built locally and power multiple homes in a community. They are a great option for people who, for whatever reason, cannot put solar panels. When you join a project, you usually continue to pay your electricity bill like normal, either through your existing utility or the company that runs the project, and the cost saving can be instant. The main downside is they make many community solar projects out there at the moment. Don't be surprised if they aren't any in your area. Pros: does not require you to install solar panel on your roof, can instantly save you money on your monthly power bill. Help support new clean energy project in your community, reduce your carbon footprints. The cons: there may not be any projects in your area. The community power projects are very limited, available in different cities in the UK and in USA. And after this, we have a portable solar panel available. Make your own portable solar panel system available according to this. Because you are essentially building a small off-grid power system, you need to buy all the equipment and connect it to yourself. It requires knowledge of solar electrical system, and it's a costliest route in terms of price per watt. Pros: portable, can be taken with you when you move, can be sized to your energy needs. Cons: high price per watt, complex to set up. After setting up, the things required for setting is 100-watt solar panel, PWM solar charger, controller, lead acid thallium battery, 150-watt inverter with a car adapter, tray cables, adapter cables, Noco GCO18 12-volt adapter. Tools: require screwdriver. Connect the solar panel to the charge controller, and after that your solar panel is mount or place your solar panel outside in a direct sunlight. Power your devices by plugging them into an inverter. For instance, I plugged my e-bike charger to the inverter, as the picture shown. The person who is referring this review, he's stating that you can plug it by e-bike charger. Power your devices by plugging them into the inverter. For instance, I plugged my e-bike charger into an inverter, and the panel will generate solar energy during the day and store it in the battery. You can then use the battery of to the charge and power your device by plugging them into an inverter. Next in the list, we have about this window solar charger. The window solar chargers, the NYC based company Group Hug sells a bamboo frame window solar charger which you can simply hang in your window using an induced suction hook. The small solar panels will absorb the sun energy. You can directly plug any USB charger into it, whether it's for your cell phone, smartwatch, AirPods, or Bluetooth speaker. The company also sells a tiny USB-C adapter for $3, which would allow you to charge a MacBook. Next on the list is solar paper. The solar papers are the York solar paper is a paper-thin, lightweight, portable solar power charger that's small enough to store inside a notebook. Just plate it flat in the sun or hang it in your window and plug your phone into the USB slot, and dead phone will become fully charged 2.5 hours, but can be charged even faster if you purchase or attach additional solar power. Panel prices start $148. York also makes Solar 8, the world's smallest solar charger, which can charge your devices as quickly as a wall charger. The Solar 8 goes for $96. Next on the list, we have the solar windows. Yes, you have it absolutely right. The word solar windows, the solar windows in the future, solar windows will be a powerful way to generate electricity at home. At the moment, though, these solar windows technologies are still in development, lacking adequate efficiency for converting sunlight into energy. New designs for the transparent indoor solar energy generating windows including prototypes from Michigan State University and the University of Michigan, are attractive alternatives to dark portable panels that block the light and take up the space. A team from the National University South Korea working on yet another transparent solar cell that could also be used in mobile devices, screens, and electronics. In all these cases, efficiency is still quite limited but improving. Further on, we're going to discuss about the flexible solar panels. Yes, you heard right, flexible solar panels, what you should know before buying. These are the pictures of these flexible solar panels. As you can see, flexible solar panels are quite different from the rigid rectangular glass encased standard solar panels typically found on rooftop. Rather, flexible solar panels come in all shapes and sizes and are expected to be used in greater number of situations than standard panels. Think of just about anywhere where converting sunlight to electricity is financially worth it. Even if most solar installers will only install standard solar panels on a rooftop, flexible ones are easier to install, available online and at some big box home improvement centers, and come in a variety of forms, cost and wattages. How flexible panels work. Whereas the portable solar panels contain solar cells mounted in a lightweight, often plastic frame, and thin film panels are made up of materials like copper, selenium, gallium. The flexible standard solar panels both use solar wafers to convert sunlight to electricity. Most often, flexible panels use wafers made from silicon, though they are far thinner than those in standard panels. As the thin has merely a few micrometers in width, whereas standard panels are sandwiched between the layers of glass. Flexible panels are placed between layers of protective plastic. Making wafers out of their materials, such as graphene, allows solar cells to be mounted on even more surfaces from the glass to adhesive tape. Next, where we can use these solar panels, the uses of flexible solar panel. Nature abhors right angles, so flexible panels conform better to the curves of the natural environment than standard solar panel. Flexible solar panels can be mounted on awnings, tents, and curved roofs of the building vehicles. Boating. Solar powered boats vary from leisure craft and day to boats to barge and houseboats. Flexible panels can fit the irregular shapes of many craft, whether the shade canopy above a deck or the roof of a wheelhouse. The next is the solar panels used in. The solar panel used in. Be sure to purchase well-sealed panels suitable for marine setting. Looking for an aggressive protection rating of 67 or higher. Add a battery to store the electricity generated by your panels, and you can still sail without having to worry about the refueling stops. RVs and campers. Adding flexible solar panels to the roof of your RVs won't turn your RV into a solar-powered EV, but they can allow you to run your light and appliances from solar-generated electricity. Flexible panel add little weight to your vehicle and are easily installed. You can go boondocking on public land, meaning for free of which, rather than having to find a spot in a crowded RV park or a campground with a available hookup. A number of RV motorhomes and trailers come either solar equipped or solar ready. Your system will work best if you have ample power output from your solar panels and a battery to store the electricity for use at night and the overcast days. A battery is certainly quicker than a generator, but don't expect to be able to power and air condition all night. Camping and hiking. If you're hiking into a backcountry and worried about your phone battery running out of a charge, you can slap a flexible panel onto the exposed side of your backpack and charge your phone while you are hike. If you are car camping, place the panels on your sunroof to charge a portable battery to keep your lanterns running after dark. When camping in winter, a flexible panel is better to absorb the reflected light from the snow as well as direct sunlight. Alternative rooftop solar. Being lightweight, flexible panels are suitable for roofs that cannot support the weight of a standard solar panel. Installation of flexible panels is far easier than a standard solar panel, as the latter require the mounting brackets and a sealing material to prevent roof leakage, and without the need for mounting brackets and other hardware, flexible panels are more easily moved. If, for example, you decide to sell your house and want to take your solar panels with you, flexible panels can also be extended a rooftop solar array by filling in spaces too small or too misshapen to accommodate and standard solar panel or add to a system when your electricity needs grow. Limitations or of flexible solar panels. Perhaps flexible solar panels may generate more power in small spaces. We may eventually be sticking transparent flexible panels to our windows and exterior walls to generate electricity without anything on our roofs. But as the technology stands today, flexible solar panels still have their limits. Power output. With use cases they don't require as much wattage. Flexible panels often they do not need to have such power output as standard ones, rarely above 150 watt compared to a 250-300 watt. Standard panel 150 watt panels are not suited to replace a rooftop solar system that can power an entire house, but 150 watt is certainly sufficient to charge a portable battery in RV or boat. Efficiency. Flexible panels tend to be lower efficiency than standard solar panels. Full sunlight, they are able to convert 7 to 15% of sun energy compared to 20-23% of standard panels. Yet flexible higher-end flexible panels can be just as efficient as standard solar panel. However, since their solar cells have different layers that absorb a wider array of colors on the light spectrum and perform well in lower light levels, monocrystalline cells and the curvature of the panel themselves allow them to absorb more available light. Some flexible panels are also bifacial, meaning they are semi-transparent, allowing light to pass through to the back of the panel, where additional solar cells capture more of the sun's energy easily. And that's the reason when attached directly to the metal surface like a vehicle roof, the panels will absorb heat from the roof, reducing their efficiency, and the extra covering on the roof will also increase the temperature inside the vehicle. The panels will be more efficient if there is airflow underneath them. Longevity and durability. Standard solar panels are built to last, which is why the installers often guarantee them to 20 to 25 years. Flexible panels are less durable. Warranties is 1 to 5 years. Flexible panels made of ethylene, tetrafluoroethylene are more durable than those plastic rather than glass. Flexible panels are subject to becoming brittle and discolored, which reduce efficacy and longevity. Water is more likely to make its way into a plastic coated panel than a sealed glass panel, especially in lower cost, lower quality product where water can cause the electrical circuit to fail. In marine settings, this can be an important consideration. Thank you for watching this video, and please do subscribe and like our channel. Thank you so much.